The pitch was simple: a $500 gold-plated smartphone, fully made in America, branded with the Trump name. It sounded like the ultimate tech flex, but anyone who understands global supply chains will tell you this is a financial impossibility. To domestically manufacture a high-end smartphone with modern specs, you wouldn't be paying $500, you'd be paying thousands. That glaring contradiction caught the attention of internet investigator Charlie, better known as Penguin Zero. He decided to put down a $100 pre-order deposit for one simple reason: he wanted to see if this impossible device would ever actually exist. The T1 was scheduled to launch in August of 2025. Nearly a year has passed. Thousands of customers have paid their deposits, yet the device remains completely missing in action. Not a single customer has received one, and there is zero photographic evidence of a production model existing in the wild. When a heavily marketed tech product vanishes, along with millions in deposits, you have to wonder where the money actually went. To figure out where the phones were, Charlie started making routine check-in calls to the Trump Mobile Customer Service Center. The first excuse they gave him defied the linear flow of time. Support blamed the delay on a government shutdown. The problem is, that shutdown happened months after the phone was originally supposed to ship. When he called back later, a different agent claimed the phones were held up by pending certification and field testing with the FCC. Between these explanations, the company's internal operations seemed to completely collapse. Charlie would sit through minutes of dead air with no hold music, or reach an automated message blaming inclement weather for the office being closed, right in the middle of their posted weekend business hours. To test the internal system, Charlie called back using a fake name and a phone number that wasn't even in service. Even with these bogus credentials, the support staff claimed to have found his order and assured him his phone was secure and ready to ship. The customer support team isn't there to track logistics. They are essentially a buffer, reading from a script designed to pacify angry buyers with the exact same promise every single month: the phone is coming any day now. While the phone lines were a dead end, the company's digital footprint started shifting under the weight of mounting public pressure. The economically impossible "Made in the USA" slogan was scrubbed from their website, replaced by the vague phrase, "Proudly American Design." Executives admitted the components are entirely sourced from a favored nation overseas and merely assembled in Florida. Perhaps sensing the growing skepticism, Trump Mobile suddenly released a brand new promotional video to convince buyers the T1 was real and ready to ship. The highlight of this highly anticipated reveal? A voiceover proudly bragging about a standard 3.5mm headphone jack, treating ancient technology like a futuristic breakthrough. They even launched a frantic media push, inviting outlets like The Verge to look at a supposed prototype. But there was a catch. Journalists were only allowed to see the device held up over a video call. No hands-on testing allowed. You don't rewrite your entire manufacturing history and trot out a headphone jack on a webcam if your product launch is going well. These are the actions of an organization desperately trying to construct a visual alibi for a product that still doesn't exist. To understand what customers actually paid for, you have to look past the marketing videos and dig into the newly updated terms and conditions. The legal document states point blank that your $100 deposit does not actually reserve specific inventory, nor does it guarantee an allocation of the phone. Even though the website plastered "lock in your price," the terms explicitly warn that the final price is subject to change before purchase. It gets worse. The document confesses that all prior advertising, specs, and prototypes are for illustrative purposes only. Whatever ships in the box might bear zero resemblance to what you thought you were buying. And then there's the ultimate escape hatch. The terms state Trump Mobile is perfectly within its rights to never commercially release the device at all. They even baked in a sweeping acts of God clause. For a brand heavily leaning on religious messaging to sell Bibles on the side, they are remarkably quick to use divine intervention as a legal shield for a missing smartphone. These non-committal legal clauses are what underpin the gold-plated brand image used to collect millions in pre-order deposits. For many, that $100 deposit secured nothing more than an entry into a legal framework that promises no phone, no price lock, and no liability, leaving behind an empty hole where a golden tech dream used to be.